Remember, it was just a month ago. This was the slowest start in 30 years to the ski season. Everyone was like, I wonder if we're going to get any significant snow. Then what do you know? Here it comes.
Yep.
Yeah.
All at once, right?
Yeah, all at once.
Yeah, but now at least those of us experiencing the snow at the lower elevations where we don't typically like to see it, that too is starting to become a distant memory for a lot of us.
I hope so, yes.
Yeah. Well, we can soak up the last little bit of sunshine as the sun starts to dip below the horizon out towards the McMinnville area. And we'll continue to see those clouds break apart through the rest of tonight as we prepare for another round of rain. But overall, a great picture coming in from our Evergreen Aviation and Space Museum camera. Temperatures right now hovering just a degree shy of 40 degrees for the Rose City as our winds are out of the east at about 14 miles per hour. The sunset happening just about a couple of minutes from now, dipping below the horizon, where our temperatures aren't expected to fall very much as we've managed to hit 40 degrees for our daytime high today. That's the first time we've managed to hit 40 degrees in a full week here in the city, as our average daytime high should be right around 48 degrees. Now, the roads are still slick in some spots, primarily those side roads, but a lot of the freeways, the major thoroughfares, seeing good conditions, and that's going to take us into Saturday morning as well as Saturday evening. That's where the rain showers will also help to speed up a lot of the melted ice and just turn our roadways wet once again, as it's pretty much smooth sailing. We got a little bit of issues out here just to the southwest of the West Hills as we prepare for a calmer night ahead for us as opposed to the past several nights as the clouds continue to start to break apart here across the area. Still holding on to just a little bit of that pink out towards the east side, but that too, the freezing rain coming to an end out in those locations along I-84 as improvements continue. But the cloud coverage for the most part staying overhead as we dry things out. Temperatures hovering into the 30s. You'll notice those east winds coming out the Columbia River Gorge. Those are going to keep our temperatures slightly on the cooler side for us as we see the next batch of rain push its way into the Portland area, the coastal spots, and you'll notice again that pink about east of Troutdale or so. That's where we could potentially pick up on a little bit more of the freezing rain and snow above about 5,000 feet as the southerly winds help to warm us up into the low 40s for Saturday night into Sunday morning. We're talking about overnight lows in the 40s. We've struggled to even see that for our daytime highs for the past week. So a nice change of pace for us as the persistent rain continues well into Sunday night. Now our rain accumulation through about Sunday evening, expecting almost 3/4 of an inch for Portland, maybe an inch for Vancouver, and just about the same found out along the coast. Now I mentioned that freezing rain, snow potential. It's primarily over the foothills of the Cascades just to the west of Mount Adams, Mount St. Helens. So this is kind of a mountain event for us where additional ice could near about a ½ inch, snow anywhere from 1 to 5 inches if you're above 5,000 feet. As we take a live look over the cloudy skies of downtown Portland, temperature trends above freezing. 32 degrees is where the ice could potentially form again, but that is not in the cards for us tonight as we keep those cloudy skies. But it's those pesky, I should say, east winds coming out of the Columbia River Gorge into the Portland area for one more day tomorrow that could keep those wind gusts near about 30 to 40 miles per hour. You can see it all timed out here even into tomorrow morning, tapering back to about 30 miles per hour come Sunday, closer to about, I'd say, 20 to 25 mile per hour gusts. So the potential for even more power outages is finally starting to dwindle as crews are working diligently to get everyone back on the grid. But now only 60 days away from the first day of spring, that of course coming on March 19th of this year. So something we can all look forward to as our 7-day forecast does point to a soggy forecast for us. But overall, seeing the meltdown once again really take shape across our area. The raindrops themselves helping to melt a lot of that ice and snow that still remains on some of those side streets. But 51, 52, Tuesday, Wednesday, a nice change of pace. We go from well below average to above average. But again, today, the first day, we managed to hit 40 degrees in a week.
Oh man, hasn't it felt like it's been 3 months this week?
It has.
It has felt so long. Yes.
Yeah, I'm still without power. Yeah, it was 4 days without power, got it now without power for the last day.
And look at him, looks amazing.
Put together.
Well, actually, I've worn this shirt, I'm not kidding, for about a week.
I could tell.
The nice thing about TV is you can't tell when things
But us
are
over
clean.
here, we're
Yeah. Anyway. Jenny wants me to sit over here. Okay.
That's why I lean this way.
Let's go to the coast in the city of Newport, cleaning up debris from this week's winter storms. You're looking live